Girl, I'm leaving you tomorrow. Say it to me, girl, you never know. See a big store. Yeah, why me there? Easy like Sunday morning.
Hey YouTube. I've never been live on YouTube, but I'm trying all this new stuff. Yeah, but it says that I'm live.
I make my dues to be everybody wants.
What they want me to be.
I'm not happy when I try to be. No, why me there? Easy like Sunday morning. I'll be easy like Sunday morning. I wanna be
Awesome, thank you. I'm glad.
Just like mamas. 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 Mic check. Just like mamas. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. So you are in tune to Friday Night Whites. It is Friday. You're with the Whites. We are live on YouTube. We are live on Facebook. We are live. And we are here again on Fridays. Y'all cannot get rid of us. This is what we're doing. We are just like mamas. We're going to eat good and entertain and feel better. Number one soul food restaurant in the pop store. Hey, want something for your stomach? Choose just like mamas. I'm still headquarters. We know no drama. We got smoky turkey wings, fried chicken, pork chop, macaroni and cheese. Everything to me, coming back, baby, baby. You just like mama. I'm still headquarters. We know no drama. We got smoky turkey wings, fried chicken, pork chops, and the macaroni and cheese. Gotta bring it to you. Have you running back, baby, baby, please. Won't face mama. Choose just like mama. I'm still in quarters. We know no drama. We got fried turkey wings, pork chops, macaroni and cheese. Gotta bring it to you. Have you coming back, baby, baby, please. We ain't just like mamas. We eat smothered turkey wings, fried chicken, pork chops, and my favorite, macaroni and cheese that will bring you to your knees, have you running back every day of the week on DoorDash saying, Valerie, Valerie, please give me some more. So we are going to keep it light this evening, kind of karaoke style, but definitely R&B with a few original pieces. And we want to bless you guys. Thank you for coming to Just Like Mamas. Thank you for indulging this Good Friday afternoon or evening in the lovely Apopka, where I grew up. Apopka is pumping out some real deal moguls and some very good people from my generation. Because my class of 1995, Apopka students and that alumni are definitely doing their thing in Apopka. So welcome to Just Like Mamas. We're going to entertain you a little bit tonight. Just a little something, something. I come down like rain after thunder. Nobody can take me under. Many often wonder, but that's the blunder. Cause I'm smooth like chocolate. You'll be confused, ain't no stopping it. Cause I roll like elbows, you'll be throw like elbows, you'll be washed off for sure. You can't ignore that my skin is so divine. And I'm on time with the rain. Now I gotta let you in for the hood. You been shaking my feet. Try to roll me out, ain't no game. Got a chip on my shoulder for legs. And I'm not your average thing. See, it's hard to maintain in Pharaoh's rain. In Pharaoh's rain, y'all. It's hard to maintain, y'all. In Pharaoh's rain. Back to the matter at hand. Simple plan, makes enemy grand. Open up your view, 'cause you need to be conscious too. I have learned from past time how to be sublime. I'll play mine, so fine, go with mine. Gonna hit the grind, and I won't be left behind. Ain't playing no games, y'all. I tried to warn you, I ain't playing no games. I got a chip on my shoulder for legs. Not your abstain. Hard to maintain if you're alone. And now that I've introduced myself, Let me introduce my husband. We got Johnny White on the drums, y'all. He's responsible for my creative juices flowing. Because if it weren't for him, I probably would have been stopped singing a long time ago. But he encourages me to be great at what I love to do, and I love to sing. So we're gonna get right to it. Track Nation, God Bless Records. Everything you hear tonight is compliments of Track Nation, God Bless Records. We not only do music, but we make music, he makes tracks. So all music is original that you will hear. Track Nation, God Bless Records, just like Mama's, Friday Night Whites. Track Nation, God Bless Records, mic check, mic check, mic check. Track Nation, God bless records. We are back from our brief intermission. We're gonna do an oldie but goodie. It's called Blackberry Molasses. Blackberry molasses, one of the things that never change. You gotta keep pushing on, the sun don't rain all the time. There's gonna be some heartache and pain. Blackberry molasses, one of the things that never change. You gotta keep pushing on, the sun don't rain all the time. Gonna be some heartache and pain. Woke up Sunday morning, got a little bad news today. They say my life ain't worth living, that time is slowly ticking away. They think that I'm going crazy, cause these thoughts keep running through my head. Gotta be strong, keep pushing on. Sometimes I'd rather give up instead. Seems like I'm better off dead. Blackberry molasses, one of the things that never change. You gotta keep pushing on, the sun don't rain all the time. It's gonna be some heartache and pain. Don't tell me how to live my life after all that we've been through. I don't wanna live out your hardship, cause I've been there myself a time or two. Still life goes on if you just keep holding on. So many things to survive and to realize there is no such place as paradise. At least in my life, blackberry molasses, one of the things that never change. You gotta keep pushing on, the sun don't rain all the time. It's gonna be some heartache and pain. Blackberry molasses, one of the things that never change. You gotta keep pushing on, the sun don't rain all the time. There's gonna be some heartache and pain. Let me go. Don't tell me how to live my life after all that I've been through. Don't wanna live out your hardship, cause I've been there myself a time or two. Blackberry molasses, blackberry molasses, blackberry molasses, one of the things that never change. Yes, yes, yes. Now for some spoken word, for some poetry, some lovely pieces that I compiled for whoever was in the building today. And I have some lovely, lovely, lovely things to say about love. I'm always talking about love because I am a married woman. Hallelujah. I once was not, but I have been married for the last 12 years, successfully married. Amen. God is good. We are pressing every day. All of my poetry, all of my music is usually dedicated to Him. It's hard to write poetry to anybody other than God and my other half, Johnny White, that is here on stage with me tonight. So this piece is called Here We Go Again. Here we go again. Here we go again. And married couples, we go through this all the time. This is from 8 o'clock to 8:05. This poem. Here we go again. Another argument. Something I done did. What luck is this? Then here comes the twist. Now I'm the bad guy. My voice is getting high. You don't like my reply and my words adding fuel to the fire. So now it's heated and the stone walling is being repeated. Neither one of us needs it. All we really need is a hug, some attention, some love and understanding. Now again, it's us against the world. You're my diamond, I'm your pearl. All we got is us. And on our love, we can rely. It refuses to die, no matter the whats or the whys. And it's no surprise. God's blessing comes with a plus. So in God we trust. We make it through the valleys and the slippery slopes with a genuine sense of hope. Because we want to succeed. So I'm forever choosing you, and you're forever choosing me. I love you. Even though I be so mad sometimes, I can't breathe. And I know I make him so mad that he can't breathe sometimes. It be intentional, y'all. When the women do it, y'all, we do it on purpose. I'm sorry. Okay, I ain't gonna tell them more secrets. Amen. Yes, but that was just one piece about love today. Now I'm going to sing again. And this song just so happens to be called Love as well. This whole night is dedicated to love because, without it, we're nobody. We came from love. We are purely made of love because God is love. And we're all, God made us all. So we are winning. We are winning. We are totally, totally winning. When we just keep God first, keep love as our number one use factor. Think about love when hate tries to creep in, because it will get you and it will make you go the other way. But love will keep you grounded at all times. Love, so many things I've tried to tell you, but I'm afraid I don't know how. Cause of the possibility that you'll leave me differently love. Ever since the first moment I spoke your name, something else I knew that by you being in my life, things were destined to change with love. So many people use your name in vain. Love, those who have faith in you sometimes go astray. Love, through all the ups and downs, the joy hurt. Love, for better or worse, I still will choose you first. Oh, oh, oh. Many days I long for you. Wait for the chance to get to know you. Longing for your kiss, for your touch, your feel, your presence, yeah. Many nights I've cried from the things you do. Thought I could die from the thought of losing you. I know that you're real, with no doubts and no fears and no questions. So yeah, yeah. So many people love, love. Those who are faith in you, some know say love. Through all the ups and downs, the joy and pain, love. For better or worse, I still will choose you first. Well, all right, Train Nation, God bless workers still in the building. Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, we are live. And I have a treat for you guys tonight. Yes, I have a treat for you guys. I cannot wait. And this is definitely going to be a treat. I have one of my fellow poets here with me tonight. He is also my pastor. He is also a survivor. He is a man of God. He is a husband. He is a father. And I heard that he can cook. Somebody say he know what he's doing on the stove. But Pastor Jerry has a unique story of his own. And his story is also derived of love, um, love of God, love of life, and just people. So I want Pastor Jerry to come up and I want him to grace us with a piece. And I know it is going to be nice because he does nothing half cocked. He comes full fledged and ready to go. And if you're ever in the neighborhood, you have got to see this man preach. You got to. It is a joy. He is an awesome teacher. He doesn't think so, but he is an awesome teacher, and he brings the word to you in a way that it will not be forgotten. And I want Pastor Jerry to step up, please. Pastor Jerry, would you grace the stage of Just Like Mamas, please? And YouTube Live and Facebook Live, Friday Night Whites. Pastor Jerry Middleton. Pastor, my inspiration. I'm going to shut up mic with you.
All right. Don't believe the hype. Don't believe the hype. Hey, everybody. My name is Jerry. I am a survivor. She gave me the mic, but I want to talk about how you get to grace, if that is okay. I was looking at 20 years in prison for being on the wrong side. Mercy showed up, and it took me to a place where I needed to find grace. You'll say, well, wasn't grace there? No, because I got a relationship with God and I bought a brand new car. My rearview mirror fell off my car. I'm riding down the highway and I'm asking God, why don't I have a rearview mirror? He said, Jerry, you don't need a rearview mirror because if you look back over your life, grace and mercy have been following you all the days of your life. So as we go into the word of God, it says that love your neighbor as you love yourself. So I learned to read at 37. And when I learned to read, I read a book. And it says, if you want to know what love is, write yourself 40 love letters. Mail them to yourself and read them to yourself. And when you learn to love, you can spot a counterfeiter a mile away. So my first love letter I wrote to myself and I put it in the mail. I thought it was, I'm a man who does that. Ain't it funny that if you get ready to write somebody else a love letter, you can put words in there that make you almost convinced that you mean it, but you can't write yourself a love letter and mean none of it. I do treatment centers with alcoholics and that. It is what it is. That's what God took me out of that hell, and then I thought I had to get away from that hell. Then he sent me back in that hell to get the other people out. Ain't God cool? I mean, who does that? Who does that? And so I'm gonna do. Can I do addiction first?
Yes.
What's the name of this place?
Just Like Mama.
Just Like Mama told me, but I didn't listen. Yeah, I got in a lot of trouble. I was on a mission. So, hey, can I talk to you about some of the things that I've been going through? You see, I deal with addiction every day, and I must explain to you, it does not play. It possesses the body, it controls the mind, having you walking in fear all the time. So what's that fear that you hold inside, that deep, dark secret you're going to hold until you die? I was once consumed with fear. For people to know the real me, I wouldn't dare. And at that point, it was a tragic truth. I had to call out to a God that I had lied to. But how could I do that? He was like my dad. Everything that I did, he got mad. Snap that. Snap that. He got mad, and with that came punishment. He didn't spare the rod. He beat me so much that I'm still scarred. So if God is anything like this, I think I passed on that relationship. Besides, I prayed, nothing happened. It was me against the world, and the world was awful. Now, at that point, my life was a disaster. When I called out Father, then something happened. God gave me guidelines that I should live by. He held me so tight, it brought tears to my eyes. He gave me principles of the things I must do. He said, always, always walk in your truth. And just like I am concerned about you, be concerned about others, and I will show you what to do. So, in the rooms of recovery, I stay alert. My heart is wide open for the lost to hurt. Then she walked in, wearing the look of disgust. Her whole demeanor said that she had enough. The purse that she carries full of IOUs of all the time she's been used and abused. And Lord knows, don't talk about her shoes. They even spoke of miles of regret, had her walking in problems that she hadn't seen yet. But how do I approach it with a pure heart? No more band-aids for these emotional scars. So I stepped to her, I said, would you like to talk? I know the demeanor of being torn apart. Shh. She started to speak. Her mother in the hospital, her man just got out of jail. She gave him a call because she was in love, but he pushed her aside like she was a bad drug. He drug her emotions and drug her mind, even left her with tears in her eyes. I told her, this may be true, but these are the things that you must grow through. For no flower grows without dirt. The deeper the root, the deeper the hurt. But I'll be here to heal some pain, to tell you, no pain, no gain. I finally convinced her to go back to school, then all of a sudden, all hell broke loose. I finally convinced her to go back to school, but I also said, you know what? You got some house cleaning to do. You need to clear your mind of the clutter, the conflict and confusion. Pay attention to God and he'll show you what to do. Why would I do all of that? Because I am concerned. Snap that. I can do nothing. Oh, guys, the reason I'm here tonight because I used to be a bad boy. Anybody know about bad boy? I was a bad boy, and my wife, she was finna go out of town, right? With the church, right? And I was gonna have a whole week all to myself. Listen, man, for the men out there, I've been married 42 years. I'm on my second life sentence. You'll catch that later. But she was gonna be gone for a week, right? And I was all happy because I can hang out with my boys and I don't have to worry about what time I get home and everything else. But 3 days I missed her, and I couldn't sleep. So this was to her. So I went in the closet and got one of her perfume shirts and got in the bed and snuggled up with it, but it wasn't the same. And so I went to my desk and I wrote her a poem. She was gone, but this is called Just Your Essence. Just your essence is like sweet summer fruit, grapes of compassion. So I need an interview. If I have a question, how did you get that way? Is it because of the challenges you face? In my heart, you are more than that. You've been bathed in patience. I see that fact. Perfume with passion. What more could I say? It's you who takes my breath away. See, your life is a vine that has fruit for all. You made mistakes, but you did not fall. So I'll take care of the parts others can't see. That will be your essence. That will be eternity. I will bathe your soul with my prayers. Treat you with silence until your mind becomes clear. Take you out of the water, dry you off with a towel of love. Comfort your hurts because that's what I'm here for. And in the morning, when you arise, your breakfast will be kindness to restore your shine. That's for my wife. Y'all snap that. She gone out of town. She gone out of town again. So I went and got these. I went and got these my friends right here. But see, listen. Can I be honest with you guys? I'm a terrible person when I'm all by myself. See, if you want to get me in trouble, let me go in my own head. Anybody know anything about that? Biggest trouble is in my head. I'm gonna give y'all one more piece because I believe that God, it is what it is. I believe that God talks in so many different ways, but we don't understand his language because we listening with our head instead of our hearts. You know, I'm just saying what I'm saying. But I was on the job, and when I was coming out of my addiction, I'm addicted to everything, anything that keeps me away from me. And I'm praying against myself, and I'm on a job site, and it was cloudy. And I'm talking to God about another part of my addiction besides drugs and alcohol. And you know, the blessing of being changed from the inside out is that what you want to do, you can't afford it no longer spiritually. So I'm on the job site. I'm talking to God like I prayed against myself. And the cloud moved back and the sun came and touched my face. And when it touched my face, I could hear this voice say, "Do you know what you feel on your face?" And I said, "It's the sun." He said, "No, it's not. That's my grace. I shine my grace down on people all day, every day, and they miss it." And so these are the words that came out of the cloud. It says that when God looks down on you today, what does he see? What does he say? I put instructions in your hand, but still you say you don't understand. I put examples in front of you, but you stick to the claim that you can't make it through. I've given you the spirit to know spiritual things, power to walk through tribulation and pain, but you see this like a challenge to your soul. How you see things that make you pure like gold. So when God looks down, if you look up, you know you have what you drink of this cup. And when you think this is a bitter cup, he will use these things to build you up. So when God looks down to see where you are, it moves his heart how soon that you forgot that he's been there through all of your storms. He told you he would never leave you alone. Last line say, when God looks down to supply your needs, he sees impurities, so he turns up the heat. But he must burn and pour them out. For without holiness, you can't stay in his house. What happens when God looks down on you today? I got like 1,000 pieces, but ain't holy people might.
I appreciate you. You are the inspiration for this next song that I'm about to sing. This is an original piece. It's called Fight for Your Rights. And it is about and for you, Pastor Jerry. Fight for your rights. You gotta pay for your own. Fight for your rights. You gotta pay for your own. In the end, it's all about giving to the woman and the children. But what about the man? We want to force his hand. Without the man first, we wouldn't be. So it's up to us to set our brothers free, to be a woman of love and virtuosity, and not this fiction that we see on TV. You gotta be a queen so he can be a king. Fight for your rights. You gotta pay for your own, baby. Fight for your rights. You gotta pay for your own. This is going out to the real men, fathers and sons, preachers and deacons, and all the real ones that step up to the plate every day in life. Be a man chasing God's plan and trusting Christ through the process of striving for the good. Even though you're most feared and often misunderstood, no, it ain't all good. So ladies, rise above, show our brothers some love, and pray that he stay connected to the real blood. We gotta fight for our rights. We gotta fight for their home. We gotta protect our home. Pray for your kids with love and dedication. Let love be the dedication, and let you do your part to bring life to the dark. Do your part, let our glory unfold. Let your part take a hold, play your role. Make yourself available, so when he feeling the heat of the world, he can come home and seek refuge in his girl. In his girl, seek refuge in his girl. Yes, and one thing, my heart goes out. I feel you struggle and I understand. I feel you struggle and I understand. I feel you struggle and I understand. It's so hard to be a man. I feel you struggle and I understand. I feel you struggle and I understand. I feel you struggle and I understand. It's so hard to be a man. Fight for your rights. You gotta pay for your own. Baby, fight for your right. You gotta pay for your own. Yeah, we gotta fight for your right. We gotta pray for your own. You gotta reap what you sow. You gotta act like you know what it is to be, what you need to be, so we can be free. Fight for your right. You gotta pay for your own, baby. Fight for your right. You gotta pay for your own. Yeah. All right. We are just like mamas, y'all. We are just like mamas. And we came here to eat and be merry. And we are here. And let me just go ahead and kick it with the theme song. On three, drummer. Hey, you want something for your stomach? Choose just like mamas. Oxtail headquarters with no drama. We got smothered turkey wings, fried chicken, pork chops, and the macaroni and cheese. Got you running back for more, screaming Valerie, please. Want some for your stomach? Hey, choose just like mama. Oxtail headquarters with no drama. We got smothered turkey wings, fried chicken, pork chops, and the macaroni and cheese. That'll bring you to your knees. Running back to the gallery, please. Hey, you want something for your stomach? Coming just like mama's. She can't keep pork chops in her. I worked in here one day, y'all, and that day that I was here, that girl went to the store about 6-7 times. She cannot keep food in here, and I thank God for that because this is her lifelong dream. My friend, we've been friends since forever, and our